What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. Head to the link in my description and sign up for my newsletter. You'll get a free graphic novel by me, and I really appreciate people who take the time to support and read, because that's what we're all about here, is trying to build up indie comics. And of course, I've got a lot of indie comics, so if you like that, I hope you'll go and check out the rest of the books too. That's kind of why I do this. So I also do want to promote other cool indie art. And so I got this book called Young Francis by Hartley, who's a New Yorker cartoonist from Canada. And does his own indie comics, and that's kind of how he came on the map. I heard about this because of a reader who mentioned it to me, said I should probably pick this up and check it out. And so I grabbed it off Amazon, and this is the first collection. So he's got a book, it's called Pope Hats. I don't know why it's called Pope Hats, because Young Francis is a better title, since this does follow this Lady Francis, and that's kind of the deal. It's a nice hardcover, and it covers issues 2, 3, and 5 of Pope Hats, which there are currently 6 issues of. Now, issue 1 and 4 are not included. I don't know why. But issue 6 is a totally different thing, where he just does a biography comic. So I have that coming in the mail, and I look forward to reading that. Issues 1 and 4 are severely out of print, so I probably won't be reading that anytime soon. Don't know why it's collected this way. I don't know what's in the other contents of it, but this works pretty well. You get introduced to this character named Francis, and this is very much a cartoonist sort of setup. So these are almost gags in some ways, where you've got this very lonely lady who is a hard worker. She's diligent. Everybody likes her at the office, but she just doesn't feel a sense of purpose in her life. And so you kind of have these depressed moments which are very relatable. The cartoonist does a really good job. I mean, he sets pretty cool backgrounds, as you can tell. Characters look pretty cool. They've got interesting noses, but it's good style, and it's memorable, and it's his style, so I like it quite a bit. We get into it, and she just keeps getting into scenarios where everybody loves her at work, but it's just you can see there's a lot of dialogue. It is an office environment, and she's a legal clerk, where they're having her type up stuff, and then she starts to work for sort of the big guns in the company, and everybody's like, wow, you're really on your way up. She always wanted to be a lawyer, but she never went to school, to push it further. There's this guy here who she kind of likes. This is her roommate. Her roommate's an actress and kind of the life of the party, while she's an introvert wallflower, as a contrast. And so they go out to a bar, and she's like, you're not going to ditch me, right? And of course her roommate ditches her. So just slice of life hijinks, which work out really, really nicely all the way around. She eventually starts working for this really weird bigwig at her law firm, who is just he does everything very strangely. You see him meditating on the floor here. And he lives in a hotel a block away, and just a very mysterious, odd person, but he brings in the big clients. So that's supposed to be a big track for her career life. Meanwhile, her roommate is getting a gig as an actress in Los Angeles and going to be moving out soon. So she's going to leave her alone at some point. That's going to cause some conflict, and it's a really nice interpersonal conflict. Very interesting way this boss is drawn, with no eyeballs. Very oddly shaped dude compared to everybody else in the book. Does not look remotely like him, but I kind of enjoy it also. So very fun stuff through here. You've got the train wreck of a roommate. She's just working hard. The relationship kind of is developing in the background with her friend, who likes her roommate at first, but eventually, you can kind of tell where it's going pretty early on in terms of her having a romantic interest with the dude. And it just develops naturally. Everything develops naturally. So the office environment feels natural. She's really stressed out. She's overworked, and yet she keeps going for it. She's starting to lose her life because of just working too much, and very, very relatable stuff. So it goes through, and like I said, it's 3 issues of this. I think it's 38 pages. And eventually it kind of just ends in a very natural way that's it doesn't feel concluded, but she's got her life on track, and she's waking up to a brand new day and starting things over at that point. I can't recommend this enough. I really enjoy this. I love the slice of life stuff. I really want to find that issue 1 and issue 4 of this to kind of see what I missed in the gaps in here. And I'm also interested in his issue 6, kind of his own biographical thing. I hope we get more of it too. It's really good. This is stuff that is really wonderful and very different than you get in normal comic fare. And I like to promote that, especially these cool little independent presses like this. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We will be back soon. Talk to you later.